All right, here we are live at the Decorative Expo, and we got Louis Grow.
Hi, how's it going?
Jeff Grow Construction out of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes,
so
sir.
give us a little rundown on what you're doing here.
Cool. So yeah, we specialize in decorative concrete residential flat work. So we're like, well, everybody's probably doing that at the expo, so we decided to add a little bit of flair for our outdoor living space and add a dragon sculpted pizza oven.
There you go.
But they wouldn't let us have actual flame in here, so it's this one's just a display. But yeah, we made it so that it could, in theory, be functional. And yeah, I'm just, for the first time in my life, sculpting a dragon and trying to figure it out as I go.
Yeah. So what's the big dilemma is we need people to comment, what would you name this dragon? What are some front runners for the name so far?
I've heard a lot of Game of Thrones names thrown around.
All right.
Because, you know, obviously dragons in the show.
Yeah.
I wanted to call it something simple like Frank.
Okay.
But that quickly got shot down.
All right.
But no, it's one of those things. I've just been focused on like working and whatnot, and Decocrete asked me like, "What's his name?" And I'm like, "Crud, I don't have one."
Come around here real quick. So explain, is this is like acting as rebar, and then
so those are
how
actually
far down does it go?
Those are just slip dowels because we have 2 holes pre-drilled there, and we have metal fabricated wings.
Really?
To put on here at the end of.
Where are those at? Are they like hidden?
They're right underneath
hidden,
there.
Like we can't see them? Oh no. Okay. Did you make these back at the house?
In a vise.
Okay. And then you welded them?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Man. You're gonna have to send me some pictures when it's done.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we'll get something. And then you were saying earlier some of the colors?
Yeah, we had access to some colors in the practice round. We really liked the way that Decocrete's blue water-based stain looked.
Okay.
So we're gonna make it kind of a blue dragon.
Got it.
You know, add a little bit of whimsy and fantasy to it instead of it just being concrete gray. But yeah, it'll still look cool, concrete gray. It's just, you know, we don't get to do stuff like this ever really at home, and since Decocrete let us have full artistic freedom, we decided to do something weird and fun.
So the eyeballs, are those ping pong balls?
They're actually epoxy that I made.
Okay.
They just have plastic over them to kind of protect it that will cut out later on once we have it all like stained and whatnot.
Get over here, Warren, take a look at the tail. This thing comes kind of off the table and wraps around. It's just wild.
Yeah, that's cool.
So if you were allowed to actually make this functioning, I'm thinking, what, 12-inch pizza?
Yeah, nice little wood fire. You see them, most of them are personal sized. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, when we did a practice run, we had a pipe going up there for the exhaust. And if they would have let us have flame inside this venue, we would have been making a couple pizzas to give out to try to secure a few extra votes.
Right. When is the deadline that you have to be done? Today's what, Thursday?
Today's Thursday, and we have until tomorrow at, I think it's noon.
Tomorrow
noon will be finished, and then we'll get, we'll know the winners by 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, okay. And then how many teams do we got? What?
There are 8 teams here.
8 teams. Teams of 4.
Teams
correct?
of 4, yes,
teams
sir.
Of 4. Okay. And then what? You got a fire pit over here.
Yeah, just
we'll just pan around and kind of.
Yeah, it's just small scale, typical outdoor living space. You know, we can do water features, wood plank walkways, castle stone stamps.
Yeah, this is Decocrete's wood plank stamp, castle stone, and then this is going to become. You're doing epoxy, correct?
Yeah, we're gonna end of the day today get started on that, but we're gonna do an epoxy river.
Okay.
And that's more of Grace's project than mine.
Hi, Grace.
The river.
Yeah, we were talking about the river. Yeah. And then when did you start?
We actually were here on Tuesday because with all the vendors loading in, that was the best day for us to get a concrete truck in here and pour. Okay. So we poured this patio on Tuesday, and that was basically all we did was just the patio. And then, yeah, yesterday we were here at like 7:15, 7:30. and we were able to work until 5, and then they forced us to go to a party.
They forced us to go to a party.
They did.
I'm gonna swing back here and talk to your brother real quick. Let's move around here. So what are you working on back here?
Building some bar stools.
Okay.
Making them look like fake wood.
Yeah. Anything kind of cool you want to highlight on these?
It's basically an idea I came up with watching some internet videos of doing like fake wood railings out of concrete that I think are kind of fun to watch. And I thought, you could build some other cool stuff out of those. We kicked around some ideas and thought the bar stools would be cool. Put them next to the dragon. It goes with the outdoor kitchen chill space theme that we got going on.
And then what color are you thinking on this?
We'll get a blend of some natural wood stains,
Okay.
some light and dark browns, maybe some grays.
Yeah. Warren, let's kind of pan around, like, so people can kind of get a perspective of, like, kind of the area in here. Just, we got, obviously, over here, we got two teams there, and then 2 teams here, and then 4 kind of over there. Louis, you got anything, any words of wisdom before we kind of sign off here?
Words of wisdom?
Well,
People have been asking me a lot of where I went to train for this. I just messed up a lot of stuff on my own and learned by doing it. So don't be afraid to mess up and figure out how to make things better.
so
Other than that,
um,
have fun.
Decorative Expo, and we are tomorrow. They can come in, still vote, in-person voting, and the voting closes at
I
noon?
think the voting's over at 1 tomorrow.
o'clock,
I think we're
okay.
done at noon,
Yeah.
and then there's an extra hour for people to see the completed projects.
Right.
And then voting's off at 1, and we'll know by 2.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what we got going on.
Yeah. We'll post in the description the links and when the voting ends and all that other stuff. So thanks, man.
No
It
problem.
looks
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Jeff Grow Construction, Cincinnati, Ohio. Delta Construction and Concrete, Cincinnati, Ohio. And we appreciate you taking a look at everything, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah, have a good one.
Thanks, man. I got the